Saurimasa Gedre with their game Quibbit. So Gedre, can you tell us more about the game?
Yes, sure. My pleasure. So this game is for kids that are 7 and above, and also people from 2 or 4 people can play this game, from 2 to 4. So now I will explain how everything goes, and firstly, how to begin the game. The youngest person of the players chooses where he wants to start a game. Right now I'm the youngest one, that's why I'm choosing where I want to start. Other players also then has to, in the forwards or backwards of me, has to choose their place. So the first one in the line is always a king, that's why he wears a crown. That's what we have to remember. The first one in the line always wears a crown. There are main rules. If I am the green frog, I can only stand on the green leaves in order not to lose my movement cards, which are really important during this game. If I, for example, stand on a blue leaf, I have to give away my card and I can't use it anymore. And there are also 3 special cards, 2 water lilies and water. 2 water lilies, this is a place safe for every frog. It doesn't matter what color you are. And for example, water, it's totally different. It's unsafe for everybody. If you're blue, red or yellow, you will always lose here your movement card. So each player has 5 movement cards in their hand. It's numbered from 1 to 5, and that means how many steps in the front you want to go. And each time when we are playing, I choose one of these cards and I put it face down. Each player put it face down, and then they open up at the same time, and then this game begins. So, what else? How we count the steps. For example, if the frog is right here, green one, and the red one wants to take 4 steps in the front, how we count them? It's 1, 2, we skip this one, 3, 4. So every time you count your steps, you have to skip every leaf on which frog already is. And now I'm the first one in the line, that's why I get the crown. Now I will tell how you can win this game. So in order to win this game, the first one in the line with the crown has to exceed and catch the last one in the line. For example, the last one in the line is now blue. For example, if I take 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, I caught the blue one and I won the game because he was the last one in the line and I was the first one. But it's really hard to catch the last one in the line. That's why there's another ways to win this game. If, for example, 4 people are playing and 3 of them loses their all these movement cards, and for example I still have 1 in hand, I win the game. That's why during this whole game it's important to count how many steps in the front you have to go in order not to lose your movement card, because in the end it can be just a factor, you win or you lose. And if all players during the last set of a game loses their all these movement cards, no one has cards, so the one with the crown wins. So maybe it looks really easy, but it becomes really difficult because you have to think not only how many steps you go in the front, also about the other players. For example, now I'm the leading one, so I'm thinking about reaching the red one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I know the rule that when we all open our movement cards, the one who has the smallest number begins. That's why I need to think. For example, it's green one, so he takes the first step. Then the yellow one, it's 1, 2. Then the blue one takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He loses his card. And I'm the red one and I take 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also lose my card. And I am the king. So, in order not to lose your card, you always have to have a strategy in your head and rethink how many whatever whatever opponents will do in order to not to lose their own cards. So that's why this game it's not really easy, even though it looked like that. So I think that's the main rules of this game.
So this is like a racing game, actually.
Racing game with some kind of rules. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. This is Quibbit.